write the slope-intercept form of the equation of each line. And let's take note that it is written in ax plus by equals c form. And that form is called standard form. Now, we need to rewrite it as slope-intercept form. And slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Now, in order to do the following, we need to remember that we're going to isolate the y variable. Okay? So we're going to leave y by itself. Everything else has to go on the other side of the equal sign. So for example, we need to get rid of that 3x. So we're going to subtract 3x. And this cancels. And when you rewrite it, remember, you're going to cover everything up that's canceled, and you're going to drop a negative 2y. Okay? Please do not forget that negative. Okay? Equals negative 3x minus 16. And keep in mind that I wrote the negative 3x first because I want it to look like this form. And see how my mx goes first? I want my negative 3x to be written first. So I write negative 3x first and then followed by the negative 16. At this point, all I'm going to do is write a division bar, and division bar, and divide everything by negative 2. Okay. When I divide everything by negative 2, I now see that my negative 2's simplify to 1, so I'm left with y equals a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so I'm left with 3/2 x, and then a negative divided by a negative again gives me a positive, and then 16 divided by 2 is 8. Okay, and so I'm left with y equals 3/2 x plus 8. Okay. So now let's do another problem. Let's go down to number 8. Again, this is written in ax plus by equals c form. This form is called standard form. Standard form. And we need to make it look like slope-intercept form. Okay? When we simplify or solve for y, we need to make sure that we pay attention that y is going to stay by itself. So first step is we're going to get rid of that 11x. So I'll subtract 11x from both sides. And then again, please remember, whenever we cancel that, we will drop a negative 8y. Okay, so I'm going to write a negative 8y is equal to negative 11x minus 48. Okay, remember, I like to write my negative 11x first because I want it to look just like y equals mx plus b. And my mx goes first. So I want negative 11x to go first before my negative 48. So my negative 48 is well, potentially after we calculate everything will be my b. Okay, so I'm going to divide this by negative 8, this by negative 8, and this by negative 8. Remember, we divide all terms by negative 8, including our negative 8, because that's what we want to simplify to 1. And I'm going to erase the y equals mx plus b right here so that it gives me a little bit more room. Okay, so now I'm going to write y equals, and a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And I know that 11 divided by 8 will stay as 11 divided by 8. So I'm just going to write 11 divided by 8 x. And then right here, keep in mind that a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So 48 divided by 8 will give us a positive 6. And this is our final answer right here. Now let's look at, given a point and a slope, we write x, y, and my m. We know that we can use y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to write y equals mx plus b. And I'm going to substitute in all my values. My y value being 2 equals 7, because my m is 7, times 1, which is my x, is plus b. Okay. At this point, I'm solving for b, so it's 2 equals 7 plus b. Subtract 7 from both sides, and b is equal to negative 5. Okay. Now I can write y equals, my m is my 7, x minus 5, because that's what I calculated for b, and I just simply put b right there. Okay, so now I need it to look like ax plus by equals c. So I'm going to subtract 7x, because it's a positive, so I'll subtract, always do the opposite, the inverse operation. I'll subtract negative 7x. This cancels, and I'm left with negative 7x plus y is equal to negative 5. Now we can do further calculations and get rid of that negative, but right now I'm going to accept it as is and accept it as ax plus by equals c. I have my a, which is negative 7, my b, which is an understood 1. We can't really see it, but it's an understood 1. And my c is negative 5. Okay, so remember, when we're working backwards, we're going to end up with y equals mx plus b, and we just need it to look like standard form ax plus by equals c.